getting requests for at the moment?
At the moment, I'm getting a lot of inquiry on the vineyard listings I've got in Waipara, and also people looking for Marlborough. So the vineyards in the wine world is strong, as it has been, and steady. We're also getting inquiry for dairy farms, which is encouraging. We're also getting buyers who want sheep and cattle properties. So in terms of the big rural side of things, yes, there's a strong, steady interest and inquiry we're getting from buyers. Lifestyle blocks, they're on a bit of a low at the moment, a little go slow. I think that winter factor is certainly kicking in the lifestyle department. But once again, I think people who are looking to buy, they're going to buy, they're out looking now. So if you've got buyers vendors who are looking to sell, they should be in touch with their real estate agent and talk about it.
And they should have already been in touch with their accountant and their lawyers.
Absolutely. Keep the team informed as to what's going on, then everyone's poised to act when they need to.
So how long do you plan ahead when you're doing a listing? If I rang you up and said, look, I've got a vineyard, what's the protocol?
Basically, then we are bound to come out and do an appraisal of your property and report that back to you, at which stage we assume that you'll be appropriately wowed by what we tell you and accurately presenting information, that then we'd go about listing the property. So then we would want to get photography done and get all the information together and work out a marketing plan, sit down with you and cost that out. And that's another thing that some people get very scared about. They think they're in for massive amounts of dollars on marketing. There are prudent and strategic costs that you need to incur, and otherwise the internet is a major player in this market. That's where the majority of people are looking, and there are selected other avenues that we would look at as well, but that takes time to put in place and get cracking.
So when do you, as the real estate person, sit down with the accountant and the lawyer to make sure that your story is the same as theirs?
Pretty early on in the piece, we'd like to be in touch with those other professionals and let them know what we're seeing, what we're thinking, and what the dialogue is. It comes down to the client a lot, though, as to their rapport with those professionals. Clearly, there's a cost involved in touching base with those people, but it's a very important cost to incur because they need to be up with the play. You don't want to get a long way down the track and find that there's some impediment. There might be a trust, there might be a company. Got to make sure we have all the people that need to sign the listing agreement in the first case and a sale and purchase agreement in the second case are aware of what's going on.
And land use consents, and stir that one in now.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Certainly we very early on in the piece do a very thorough search of the property, and we look at the environmental track record and everything that's applicable to it, and make sure that we've got every avenue covered.
You've mentioned vineyards. Now, I said this time of year would be great to list because the new owners are there for the spring.
Absolutely. I mean, we try to have vineyard takeovers at or about the middle of the year if we possibly can, but any time of the year still works. What we need to realise is, though, but as a rule of thumb, the 1st of July is the start of the cycle, so anything that's costed from the 1st of July, starting with pruning, is applicable to the next vintage, and that's when the revenue's coming in. So I'm working on deals at the moment where we strike arrangements between purchaser and vendor with regard to those costs that are being incurred, where a sale's happening into spring.
So you're not just sort of rocking up for open days, are you?
No, and certainly these are business sales as well. And the buyers are discerning. They want to see 3 years of profit and loss reports. They want to see the track record in the case of vineyards of production and verified production at that. So we need the information, and you've got to keep putting yourself in the same position. If you were buying it, you'd want to see that information, and the more open it is and the more information that's presented, the better it is.
And you've still got time for more listings?
Absolutely, yes, yep. Give us a call, we're ready.
So basically what's moving at the moment is all farming, small block holders, wee bit back,
yep.
but the big farms and the vineyards are moving.
Yes, definitely. Lifestyle-wise, nationally, things are at a bit of an ebb, but I think that will change, or perhaps even is changing. We in Harcourts have a conference call every Monday morning around the country. All the rural agents that are involved, rural and lifestyle agents are talking, and we're hearing what's happening. And yeah, there's some signs of action, that's for sure.